I'm gonna show you how to onboard landlord and other functionality for landlord and agency. So let's go for sign up. Uh, Put the email, password, and re-enter the same password. Then create account. You need to check your email address to get the OTP. We have email and OTP. Let's verify the email. You need to select which option you're gonna go for. We're gonna go for landlord and click on next. You're gonna put your name. Let's put something. If you're a registered company, let's add your company name. Then you need to select your country. This is very important. You must select your country correctly, otherwise it will give you all wrong data. uh, United Kingdom, let's put your phone number, address, uh, and save. Then you click on next button. Next, complete the registration. Now you go to your profile, you change your name here as well. And then automatic email address already set. Then you need to upload your documentation. And I'm gonna put address, I mean government ID. Wait for upload and make sure it is not crossing the 10 megabyte file size. Alright, so there is a two more document you need to upload. One is proof of address, another is property ownership proof. Either if you're a agency or landlord, or if you're agency, you need to add it agreement between landlord and you to rent the property. If you're a landlord, then you need to provide uh, uh, property documentation. So I'm gonna go for only one upload. Then I go back to admin panel to verify this document, and this document um, screening by AI. It will give you if there is anything wrong with this upload document or input information. So landlord verification, then I'm gonna go for approve. Now let's go back to landlord dashboard, and you will add property. Let's say 10 Frank Street, No. Select this property from the list. And then you need to select whether you're gonna rent this whole property or room by room. If you by room, then you need to select rent out individual room. So you're gonna put to put, let's say you're gonna put 0.03 single person only. Then you're gonna add another room. Let's select two rooms. So you're gonna put 0.26, then 0.05. Then you select the double room uh, for two people or couple. Then you're gonna write your property name, two bedroom house. And then you select house, then two bedroom, two bathroom, 600 square feet. And then lease, let's say 6 months, and then tenancy start from today. If you wanna add an internal note for the property, you can add other. It will only available to you, not the tenant. And then you're gonna write down your property description. We have inbuilt generative AI, so AI will automatic generate the property description. Uh, let's select whatever service you offer on your property and click on generative. Then add some picture. Okay, so you can change feature photo when you click it here. So let's add property. When you add property, it will only list it under your dashboard, but it's not publicly listed for rent out. So if you already have a tenant, you don't need to list it the property publicly because you already have a tenant. If this is your case, so let's go to add tenant section. You add tenant name, tenant date of birth, email address, and then tenant employer name, monthly income, select property, the other all details. But if you don't have any tenant, I'll show you this section later on. If you have already tenant, then how to add a tenant from your dashboard. Now let's go to tenant section. How tenant find your property, then request for viewing, then you can add for tenancy agreement. We going to jump to tenant section. Let's copy email, then go to sign up, and then add. Before I sign up with tenant, let's list your property publicly so tenant can see your property and request for a review. So let's go for property. uh, Click on list publicly. You need to pay a little bit fee to publicly listed your property. Click on those option, complete this payment. Let's put this information. And then postcode. Now pay. Now go to dashboard. Check whether your property is publicly listed or not. It says publicly listed and it's for two-room property. Now let's go to tenant section. We're gonna create an account for tenant. Then check the email for OTP. Then go back and put the OTP, verify the email. Now select tenant section. Now go to browse property, then click on this property and you like to contract regarding this single room. I like I like to view this property. Send the message, then come back to tenant dashboard, then check the message, and here is the customer reply. Uh, Book for viewing. And let's go back to tenant dashboard. A request for viewing. So you're gonna see a single room, preferred time, let's say today, and put some number if you like. So request for viewing and wait for tenant landlord reply. Now I'm gonna go to uh, landlord viewing section. See, uh, well, if you think the time is not appropriate for you, you can reject the tenant viewing request time and recounter with another time. So we're gonna reject this and counter of a different date. Uh, let's say we're gonna select 10 p.m. Yep, fine. Now go back to tenant dashboard and click on the viewing. You see landlord counter offer. If you accept the counter offer, then select. If you decline, it will give you chance to reselect the viewing date. We gonna accept the counter offer. So accept counter offer means tenant visit your property, everything is agree with you. Now you decide to rent the room to the tenant. Now landlord will send you registration from their tenancy agreement. So landlord will go to view request, then click on view details. So if something not displayed, just refresh the page. It will show you